What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Virgoans? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, today we are going down the rabbit hole with what is this person's deal with you, Virgo? Why do they have a problem with you? And what messages can we pass on to help you deal with this connection, and also how it is affecting you at this time, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it and find out these messages. Source, what messages do you have for Virgo in regards to what is this deal? What is this person's deal when it comes to Virgo? Why do they have an issue with Virgo? What is this person's deal when it comes to Virgo? What is this person's deal when it comes to Virgo, Source? What do they have an issue with Virgo? What messages do you have for Virgo in regards to this connection? What is this person's deal with Virgo? What is this person's deal with Virgo? How can we help them out, Source? What is this person's deal with Virgo? Alright, let's see what's going on here, Virgo. What is this person's deal with Virgo, Source? What messages do you have for them? How can we help them out? Okay, that one wants to come out, and so does this one. Okay. Okay, what other messages do you have for Virgo? What is this person's deal with Virgo, Source? What is this person's deal with Virgo? Okay, they want that one. Thank you. Let's scoot these over a little bit here, so we have enough room. One more card. What is this person's deal with Virgo, Source? What is this person's deal with Virgo? Thank you. Right. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? Wow, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So let's see here. We've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay, we have the Pope in the upright. Ooh, we have the Lover's card in the upright. And we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. A lot of fire energy. You've got Taurus energy, Gemini energy coming in. Definitely a lot. And then the Star underneath the Ace of Wands. Okay. We get some clarifying energy here. May you please have some clarifying energy for the Wands here, for the Four of Wands. May you please have a clarifying card for this Four of Wands in reverse. May you please have a clarifying card for this Four of Wands in reverse, Source. Clarifying card for the Four of Wands in reverse. Wow, okay. So they want this one. And then I'm going to take this one because it was coming out. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, right? Oh, and then we have the Empress on the bottom, followed by the Tower in reverse. Okay, so first of all, this person needs to face reality. Okay, like this person needs to face reality that you are the Emperor, the Empress energy, right? You're this beautiful individual that's very strong in your journey, you're very strong in your spirituality. You're protective of your creativity, and you stand in your truth. And this person does not want to deal that. Like, they don't want to face that reality. They don't want to see that. They want to see you falling from the tower. They don't want to be the ones falling from the tower, right? They want to see you falling from the tower. And so I feel like you're dealing with this energy of trying to stay hopeful in the situation, right? Trying to stay hopeful and be like, it'll work out. I know everything will work out, but it's like they always come in and they create chaos when it comes to you taking action, and they really try to keep you from taking action. And sometimes, Virgo, you let them. Sometimes you let them keep you from taking action towards fulfilling your dreams, and that's really starting to weigh on you. Look at that. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, clarifying the Eight of Wands here in reverse. Okay, so the Four of Wands here, it's like this is talking about it's time to let go. You need to shore this situation up. You need to let it go. This is a commitment of some sort. This could be a spiritual commitment between you two. You know, with the Pope coming out next to the Lovers. Now, understanding that the Lovers in my deck is not talking about being in love with someone. This is really talking about the dualities of an individual, what they're going through, fighting with past, what their parents put them through, and bringing that into the future, and trying to find balance within themselves, and learning to listen to their inner guidance and have that spiritual growth. And then you have the Pope here, which is the card of commitment. So this could be a commitment that you have in your life of somebody who's just not very encouraging of what it is that you're doing. And that's difficult, right? That's difficult when someone's not encouraging us, when someone's kind of like giving us the runaround, or when they're trying to make us not follow what we want to do. They're like really trying to keep us from taking action in our own lives. And I feel like that's exactly what's going on with this person. You know, with this Four of Wands in the reverse, this is talking about romantic frustration. And it's like the only reason that you got involved with this person was because they had something financial to offer you, some sense of financial security, financial abundance to offer you. And so honestly, Virgo, I don't want you to feel like that's a bad reason to get involved with somebody. I think what happened is you got involved with them thinking that they were going to help you get up out of the situation that you were in. And now that you're in with them, it's like a feeling of being stuck. That's the energy that's coming through here. It's like being stuck, and it's like all you want to do is create. But now it's like you're in this situation where if you create, all it does is cause problems, but you're still hopeful that things are going to work out for you, right? You're still hopeful that you'll be able to create. You're still hopeful that you'll turn into the star that you want to turn into, whatever that means for you, right? I mean, it could just be as simple as you just creating things in your backyard, as complex as being out in front of people, right? It doesn't matter. It's just that it's like you really just want to create, but it's like this person always, as soon as you go to create, they come in and they really start giving you the runaround for it. And they're like, oh no, well, you owe me because of all this money that I've spent on you. You owe me because of all this stuff that I've done for you. You really owe me. And you're like over here like, no, like I thought we got together because we cared about each other. But romantic frustration? Come on, this is because there's a disconnect in the situation. There's a disconnect in the relationship. And they only really got involved in it because of sex. They only wanted you around for sex, right? This is all sexual energy coming out. It's like they just wanted that sexual grounding from you, and that's starting to weigh on you. And it's like you're still finding yourself. You're still finding yourself, but this person does not want to see that. They don't want to see you finding yourself because they think in their mind, we're committed, we need to be a couple, and you need to let go of this spirituality. Like that's the energy that's coming through. It's like understanding that when we're together, and we need to be like this. And you let go of this spirituality because you got with me because of the bullshit that happened in your life. And I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable keeping you from growing, because when you grow, it means that you're going to leave me. You're going to see that you deserve better than me. And you do. And you do, Virgo. You do deserve better than them. Right now, the way is blocked for you, right? The way is blocked for you, and you feel like you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. You feel like you're carrying a lot, but see, like you have this 10 of Wands ending the reading here over on this side, and it's showing that now it's time for you to really complete the cycle and allow yourself to change. Okay, Pope energy is about changing, allowing yourself to connect with your spirituality, connecting your mind, body, and your spirit together so that you can work with your spirit and your intuition and start shedding those aspects of ego that are keeping you from your spiritual growth here. Okay, being with this person does not present you with anything other than responsibility, heaviness, being weighed down, being blocked. The perspective is unclear. Okay, you're unclear about what you need to do. This is about gathering your strength. You need to gather your strength here. Okay, gather your strength. Change your perspective. Okay, this is about you finding, again, that this is change energy here. With these wands, you're talking about change. All these together is talking about change. Changing this. You don't have to stay in a situation that's romantically frustrating. You don't have to stay in a situation that is frustrating at all just because somebody feels like they have something over you. This is toxic energy coming through, guys. Virgo, this is very toxic energy here. And I feel like for you to be with somebody because they're offering you material things, that's definitely outside of your element, because this is you. You are the Ace of Pentacles. You are the Ace of Coin. You are the coin suit. Why? Because you know how to create earthly gain. You know how to do it. And yeah, it might take you a while to get there, but oftentimes you fall into that energy of, again, you are the virgin of the zodiac, right? And sometimes that's some naive energy. I'm not calling you naive, but sometimes what happens is you rely on that virgin energy coming through, and it puts you in a place of going through life and making decisions based on what you're seeing and not based on what you're believing. And so Source is asking you to step up into change and start believing so that we can show you the truth and get you out of this heavy, harrowing energy and bring you up into the Empress, this goddess, this God energy that's waiting to be within you, because this person has nothing to offer you. They have nothing to offer you. They're not kind to you. They make you feel guilty about the relationship that you have. They make you feel guilty about the connection that you have. And so, well, okay, there we go. They want these. I don't want to take that many, but they're coming out, so I'll take them. They want you to feel trapped, right? Look, you've got DNA karma coming out here. Yeah, this is a karmic relationship. Hands down, this is a karmic relationship keeping you from your true destiny. Okay, this is something that has been passed on through generations for you. This is something that you're reliving, that your parents maybe went through, or that, you know, your grandparents went through. Maybe you think your mom and dad, somebody in your family was holding money over the other's head and saying, you know what, you have to stay with me because of this money that I have, or you have to stay with me because of, you know, me providing you with this. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like you've seen that, you've noticed that, you've experienced it, and it's uncomfortable for you. And maybe you don't see the connection right now because you're so emotionally caught up in this situation. You know, I might not have any cups cards on the table here, but there is this sense of being tied down at the heart level, but it's blocking your intuition. That's what's blocking your intuition, is this connection. And that's why you feel like the way is unclear. It's like you're being blocked from the truth, but all it would take is just you taking a moment, reconnecting with who you are, and then allowing yourself to shine through. And you're the Empress. Like, you're the mother of the zodiac. Well, I'm so glad that card came out. Right? You're the mother of the zodiac. And right now, who you need to protect is yourself. We have honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. And this card speaks about taking off the mask. This is talking about being honest with yourself and being honest about this relationship. You know, if it's not working for you, add 12:12 on the clock. It won't show up as 12:12 for you guys, but it is 12:12 on the clock here. And, you know, this is talking about being honest with yourself and not allowing someone to take you away from who you are just because of what they think they hold over you. That's not fair. That's control in a relationship is toxic. And if you don't see it as toxic now, you will eventually see this as a toxic situation, because that's exactly what it is. We had you are limitless falling out. It says you can do anything you choose. And it's a number 4. And 4 is talking about stability. And I will read this to you guys as well. But let's get into your oracle cards and see what we've got here. So again, you've got DNA, karma. So again, we've gone over that this is a karmic relationship for you. This is meant to help you grow, to help lead you back onto your path of destiny. This is brought in so that you can get beyond the negativity. You can overcome the situations that have happened in the past that maybe have brought you down, right? Again, it's a commitment. We have the Pope card coming out showing that this is a commitment of some sort. Yeah, Meadow, vulnerability. You're afraid to be vulnerable when it comes to this relationship because you feel like your vulnerability is a weakness. But it's not. That's what they're saying. It's like embrace your vulnerability and step up into your strength. You have to, because it's when you step up into your strength, you're going to become somebody you may not recognize, but it's somebody that you're going to admire and honor, because vulnerability is where we find our strength at. And yet so many people think that being vulnerable about how they feel, vulnerable about who they are, they feel like that's somehow people are going to take that and attack them with that. And then you're going to realize when you step into that you really are stronger than you realize. You really are amazing. You really are worth something more than this, Virgo. Look, and then we have Wolf Instinct coming out. Yeah, I'm surprised that the Popess didn't make an appearance here, but only because, again, this is about following your intuition. You know, the wolf is kind of a loner, right? He's the one that learns how to survive out in the wilderness no matter what's going on. And I feel like that's what you have to learn right now, is how to go it alone so that you can learn your own survival techniques. But not only that, so that you can learn about who you are and see yourself as that amazing individual so that you can continue to move forward, right? Being authentic to who you are. Then you look, we have wolf and then dog coming out. Companionship, number 41, 5 over the Pope here, 5. That's where they wanted me to put it. And it's just interesting because this is talking about how Don't be afraid to be in solitude so that Source can send to you someone who is going to match your energy, someone who is going to be a companion towards you, someone who's going to be there with you through thick and thin, no matter what it is that you do or who you are. They're going to admire you, and they're going to stand beside you and have that strength and supply you with that strength in the situation as well. Because I feel like you just feel so beaten right now. You feel so lost, and you don't have to. The reason you're in that right now is because there's just a lot of past situations coming through. And again, when you get involved in a relationship that's only based on sexual intentions, the thing is that you misplace. You don't have any heart, you don't have any emotional, you don't have any mental growth together. It's just one thing. And I feel like that's what this person is afraid, that you're going to realize that you're so much more than you are, and they're gonna lose the greatest thing that they've ever had in their life because they don't know how to grow the way that you've been growing. So we have number 18 coming out, which is 9. That's about bringing this situation to a close. Fierce mother. So I'm going to read this to you guys. They're asking you to embrace love. That's what I heard right now. Embrace love. Okay, here we go. I keep flipping past it. So we have Mother Fierce. Look at all these hands on this card and all these different mudras right here. So it says, Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passion fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, that's like everything I've been saying here. You know that you are safe and you are protected and you are loved. Right? So what was I saying? This is about embracing your strength. You may be involved with somebody, yes, but sometimes it's scary to let go of the people that we love because we really think that we won't get something better. And it's like not about getting something better. It's about getting something more aligned to who you are, right? There is nobody that's better than another person. It's just that some people are aligned with us and some people aren't. It says, Beloved, you've been growing spiritually, and sometimes this evokes responses from others. This response may be loving and affirming, encouraging and validating. Many will choose to be inspired by your growth. Sometimes, however, lower vibrational responses will arrive which might be fearful, insecure, jealous, or angry. These responses arise so that they can be healed. The healing for you is in how you choose to allow yourself to shine and not be diminished by the healing process of another. For the other, their healing is their journey, and you have offered them a great service. Know that you do not need to be afraid, nor do you need to hold yourself back out of fear. There is nothing that escapes the notice of our beloved Mother Kuan Yin. As a divine mother of fierce compassion and protection, she sees all, she knows all, and she blesses all. She can lift you beyond fear and threat, beloved, into a place of unity with divine love that secures you against any would-be threat and delivers you into peace. For you to benefit the most from her protection, you need to trust in her light and realize that she is shining through you her own light, and that she and you are one in truth. From this perspective, you realize that you always have the right to say no to any energy of fear or doubt that seeks to cause you harm. Harm comes from lower vibration. It does not need to be feared, but it does need to be responded to with an assertiveness and compassion. Kuan Yin helps you to retain your inner peace in the face of any lower vibrational energy so that you can be kind and accepting of the divine essence in all of existence, no matter how heavily veiled the divinity appears to be, and yet also remain assertive in that only unconditionally loving vibrations are welcome in your energy field. Yeah, so I feel like sometimes spending time with Source and just asking them to help you shed any low vibrational energies will help you come into this. And Mother Fierce, you have a lot of fire energy here. It's like you already have a lot of passion within you, Virgo, and they're asking you to embrace that, but in a different way. Like not to put it into sexual energy. This is to really put it towards your passion, and that will help you step up into this energy of letting go of this karmic relationship, right? You don't need to be in this. And I did put out a video that's called the Stockholm Syndrome, so I would definitely, if you get a chance, check that out. If it hasn't posted yet, keep an eye out for it, because it talks more about some of these situations where we get so stuck in a relationship that's hard for us to leave because of the way they're treating us, because we believe that that's all that we deserve. So it says, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Number 4. It says, when you are too close to a situation, you have only one perspective. There are many possible outcomes for this situation. Take a broader look. Release the need to control what is happening and allow your inner knowing to help you. Things always work out as they should. When your soul is experiencing its purest form, it has limitless knowledge, infinite wisdom, and boundless energy. You may have developed some negative self-talk that is limiting what you can accomplish. Connect to the beautiful light that dwells in your being and represents your soul. Remember that your abilities are fueled by your imagination. Dream big. It says, trust in your ability and know that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Look at this beautiful unicorn. You've got the doves here. You've got this woman in here with the feathers of the peacock. There's like a stream over here in the unicorn's legs, right? It's just finding that inner peace and knowing that when you come into a place of cultivating peace from within, your instinct, your intuition will come forth. That's your inner knowing. And it will help you to get out of this situation. And you'll actually have the answer that you've been looking for all along. Right? It's not easy. It's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. And this is about you finding that support from within and being that supportive self, because you are the Empress. You don't have to fear that. You just have to step up into your truth and protect yourself. And in protecting yourself, that's walking away from these people who don't want you to realize your power. Because if you realize your power, you realize your own inner strength, that threatens where they're at on their journey and saying that, oh, I'm not as far along as Virgo. How could that be? Or how did Virgo get further than me? That's not for anybody to decide or determine. We all have control over the amount that we put into our journey. And if people are sitting around and waiting and hoping that things are going to change while you're out there, Virgo, putting in the work, doing the shadow work, and doing what's best for you, they can't be mad and upset because you're the one that's taking the journey. And you can't sit around and convince them that you're the one putting in the work. You just have to know that you put in the work, and you have to let them deal with their own house of God moment themselves. Right? They're going to be the ones that are devastated, not you. And it may feel like a devastation to you, but I'll leave you with this. The ego says, once everything falls into place, I will find peace. The spirit says, once I find peace, everything will fall into place. Okay? This is about releasing your ego and allowing yourself to really grow into a place of truth and honor within yourself, and honoring yourself on this journey in self-love. Okay, this is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that this helps your journey. I hope this helps you out along the way. And with that being said, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.